Welcome to our another exciting podcast. We will honor Abhijit Roy, an associate of TCS.com. He will be considered to be a professional journey to tell us in this podcast and guide the student how to be continue their further studies and be join the best companies in their lives. So welcome to the podcast, our sir.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Shreya, and as well as Hacker Unity for inviting me for this podcast.
Let's begin your professional journey. Can you share
Yeah.
your professional journey and the key points your career in your technology system?
So first, before starting, let me tell you my professional journey. So my professional journey is that I started my career through Kolkata, India only. So I was in Skytech Solution Private Limited, which was a part of United Airlines. So before that, I was part of a small company known as Conascent Consulting, then Skytech Solution. Then after some years in Skytech, I came back. I joined TCS. So all total, my total years of experience is 16 years. So in that, right now, my role in TCS is that I am a solution architect who mainly deals with all the cloud technology and all the cloud architecture that is going on. So now coming from the professional guidance, previously I was from the day one I was a Java resource. Okay, I was a hardcore developer from the Java, and after that, as the time moves on, I moved from Java to a middleware. Now I'm a middleware architect with a cloud environment. Mm.
Next question is, sir, what are the most important cloud computing trends professionals should be aware for today?
Yeah. So basically the first and foremost thing is that the student who are coming from fresh graduate, I'll say, who is coming from either from college or from any certification course, anything, means basically they will not know the flavor how the current industry works. So current industry works fully in a different way as we have been read in in our textbooks. So here basically we all follow waterfall model, but here we doesn't follow waterfall model. Waterfall model is a very low. Everyone is following agile. One and most important things for all the student that is coming that is seeing this podcast is that in this IT world that every day you need to prepare yourself. Every day you need to study something because the next day when you'll be going to office, you don't know that the technology that you are working on has moved into a very old or a new version has been arrived in the market. So basically, every one of us, still I am though I'm a 16 years age, or as also my seniors, all are studying, all are in because to you need to know that trend before coming into picture. Now the AI is coming up. AI is just we are not AI. Basically, AI is not lowering the work. It is just increasing the work. Basically, how come it is increasing? Because it is increasing. Basically, see, AI is a very expensive right now due to its cost model. Okay, so you need to understand all and different AI technology that is there. Right now, the three main cloud that is AWS, Azure, and Google. These three are the main leading technology in the world, where AWS hold maximum of the share in the world. Next is Azure. Third is Google. So if you in future, if you want to see yourself as a cloud solution architect like me or a dedicated cloud professional, you must be expertise in any one of the technology, AWS, Azure, or Google. Lot of certification is available. You can go through that. You can check that how it is working. Then you can read it. And basically, if you are coming from the college, certification, I'll recommend more. If you have more certification, then your chance will be good. And you'll if when you jump into our main world, basically in the working world, then you can understand. Then you'll be not starting from zero. You have to start from one or two, but you're not starting from zero because you'll get to know some flavor of it. So based upon that, you guys can understand.
Okay, sir. That means we need to be get a certificate about AWS, Google, and different companies to be start our career for a
Yeah.
great in opportunity to
Yeah.
get.
Certification not only denotes that you know things, but it denotes that you have the little bit knowledge, or you have the little bit flavor of it. So
Okay,
from there you can proceed.
okay, sir. That's great. And how does MuleSoft help organization streamline the transformation
Okay.
efforts?
Now, see, what is MuleSoft? MuleSoft is one of the important integration tool in the world. Previously, MuleSoft was a small organization. After when it got acquired by Salesforce, it was became a very big organization. And now, mm, the from the integration perspective, you can say the main driving factor, or the main king of integration platform is MuleSoft. MuleSoft is an integration platform by where you can write a API. What is API? API is nothing. Now the concept of writing, coding, and everything got changed. We always use a microservice, and now for microservice also we have made a little bit change to API. API is all the only plug and play. Okay, so with the help of MuleSoft, you can run you can create a API, you can run API, you can not only the API develop in MuleSoft, but from other technology also you can use those API inside a MuleSoft. And MuleSoft, from the certification point of view, MuleSoft certification is very good, and it is highly available. And from salary perspective, in the market standard, the MuleSoft jobs for the MuleSoft is it MuleSoft is known as right now a niche technology. You guys can go ahead and check the flavor of the MuleSoft. You can understand. Okay.
Just explain one thing more, that how it is worked for in some projects, yeah. Otherwise, how it to be
Okay,
learned.
okay. Suppose so for college project you are telling, right? Okay. So MuleSoft has a two different tool available, means two different version available. One is for personal use, one is for enterprise use. If you are doing in enterprise use, that is not free. Okay, that you have to buy. But if you are using for your personal use, that is for your personal project purpose, then you can use MuleSoft. Okay, then you can create a MuleSoft account, and from there you will be able to go to any platform. You have to download his personal ID, and you can work on it. Basically, so if you are making a three-tier architecture, your front end can be in React, or can be in JavaScript, anything. Your backend can be in Node, means in SQL Server, or in MySQL, or in Oracle, anything. So your middleware can be in MuleSoft. So like this, so you can create a project for your personal use, which will help you for future also for your knowledge.
Okay, sir. And thank you so much for providing that information to us. Which emergency technology or innovation do you believe that is impact in the coming years, and why?
With emerging technology, right? So the emerging technology is, there are two flavor. Okay, first of all, if there the two technologies, you can see, say one is going to AI side, one is going to cloud side. If you want to do a specialization in cloud, you can go to the cloud line. You can do specialization in AI, you have to do in AI. See, in future, most of the technology that will be present, either it will have in cloud or it will have in AI. So now coming to cloud, the main emerging technology I told you, AWS, Azure, and Google. Where AWS, most of the market is acquired by AWS, then Azure, then Google. So, and for AI perspective, AI now it is not yet fully completed. So every day, new and new tool is coming into the market. So if you are able to create LLM, or if you are able to study LLM, that's a different story. But if not, you can do a small some certification in AI also, to understand what is ChatGPT, what is Claude API, so like that. So basically, from the student perspective, I'll recommend, you don't know what will be your future, right? You can go to AI, you can go to client. I'll recommend, try to do try to study in all the flavor, so that you can be jack of all trade, basically. Yeah.
Okay, sir. And sir, one word you use in explanation, LLM. Why it is to be LLM?
LLM is low level model, means basically with LLM is, what is LLM? Okay. So AI, when you are creating, when you are doing anything in the AI, or you are, like suppose ChatGPT or Claude, when you are writing any prompt to display anything, so how he means, how you will know that what response to send you, right? In the backend, it will have a model that is developed in a LLM code, for which you have to, it will just run it. Based upon that, it will go and check the online, get the data and show it. So LLM is just like means backend code of a model, basically, in a very high level, I'm telling
Okay, sir.
you. Okay.
Uh, what failure or setback taught you the most valuable lesson for the student's
Okay.
life according to your life journey and professional journey?
Huh. So yeah. So see, while doing a development, see, I'm telling you, sir, for my last 16 years, I am all over in my development area. I have full development experience. So so the failure perspective, yes, there are some failure which I understood from when I can. So basically, suppose these are all main failure. One failure I can explain, that there was a project which I were doing. So everything went fine. Everything's in the lower environment. Everything is running. Everything's good, very good. Now, once it moved to the production environment, or it is when it is live, we are seeing some intermittent failure. What intermittent failure? Basically, it is not displaying at all. It is breaking up. So this doesn't happen in lower environment. So from there we came to know. I came to know, because this happened into my early stage of my career. There is a performance environment that also need to be happen. What is performance environment? Suppose when you are doing a development into your local environment, or into your integration development, you will see that you will sending only small requests, that is 20 or 30 transaction is happening. But in, suppose for example, you are doing a transaction in any bank. Suppose for India, suppose SBI, for example. I'm just taking an abrupt name, SBI. Okay, SBI or Indian anything. So you are creating a website for SBI. Okay, in there you will be creating a transaction. Suppose I have an account, I'll be joining. You are an account, you will be joining. Or suppose like us, there are 200 people joining at the same time. But this cannot be run, or this cannot be tested when we are doing a development locally. So how we have to test? So then we came to know that why it is failing. It is failing that our application doesn't able to run in such a high traffic. It needs to be auto scale. We need to enable auto scale. Basically, we need to add more nodes, so that it supports too many requests. So previously, if I was aware that performance testing is required, then this type of problem will not be a problem for us. But now going forward, I understood that yes, performance testing is required. So performance testing, there are a lot of tools is there, where you can replicate a live environment, like suppose 2000 4000 transaction in a minute. You can do it. It is possible. So then this type of scenario will not happen. Okay. So this type of failure, yeah, see, it's a life. Okay. So is there a lot of failures, and from failures only we'll know what is the solution. So
Okay.
so just now it came to my mind this one, so I'm repeating it. Yeah.
And how do you handle pressure during critical projects deadline?
How do you handle pressure? Okay. See, right now doing create handling pressure is a different thing. Okay, in our world, in that is, previously there was a the when there are two ways how a project can run, right? Either a waterfall model or a agile model. Waterfall model is, suppose you have to do a development of this feature, for example, feature A, which you have to complete it by 20 days, for example. But Suppose if you are not able to do it, you have to spend the whole night and everything, and you can do it. But in recent all, so waterfall model is a very old model. Now recent model is agile model. So if you are using an agile model, so every day we have a scrum call where we can tell, okay, what is the process? What is where are we? Anything is blocking or not? Do we need any time or not? So it has reduced these blockers. So this, you can say, this pacer movement has reduced a lot. And if, and suppose still there will be a lot some pacer that what we have committed, we I'm not able to do it. So for that, I have to roll my sleeves and work. Nothing else I can say.
Okay, sir. And why the cloud computing, LLM, and different things are the future scope in our lives? Why are you think that?
Okay, why cloud computing is future, right? Basically, suppose right now computer technology means all the technology, digital technology is flourishing a lot. Okay, so suppose, see, there are a lot of reasons why cloud is coming into the picture. Number one, cost. Okay. Number two, ability. Number two, existence. I'll go one by one. Cost. Cost is mainly, no, before coming to cost, I'll go to ability first. So what the ability is, suppose you have developed a project. Okay, you have developed a project. You put that project into one local computer, into your personal computer, and you are in India. Suppose you are in Chennai, suppose, or Delhi, for example. Suppose Chennai. Okay, and so you have developed a banking solution where this is happening. Suppose one fine day, due to the weather, a flood can happen, or anything can happen, or earthquake, anything can happen, or power cut can happen, anything can happen, right? So if your machine is not available at that moment, the full functionality of that bank that you have developed is stopped. That is not a feasible solution. So for that, we have a disaster recovery, that is DR. So basically, we'll be putting our replica of our code that you have put it in Chennai, one in Kolkata, one in Delhi, one in Mumbai, for example. If anything's happen in Chennai, we can ask Delhi will show up. The machine from Delhi will show up. If anything's happening in Delhi and Chennai, then Kolkata can show up. So this distributed computing. So this type of distributed things can all will be very easy if we maintain everything in the cloud. This is one. Next is cost. Suppose when you guys will read Azure or AWS, you will see that the model is pay as you go or pay as you use. Basically, what is that? Suppose you have developed a solution of your banking solution that you have telling. So in that, you have to do a number of transaction processing. So each processing will cost some amount of money. Since it is running always into your local machine, you have to give thoroughly every time. But if you go for a cloud, it is pay as you use, or when you are using that, at that moment only you will be spending the money, else not. Suppose database, you are putting your data into the database. You can easily increase your data, you can easily lower your data. So basically, cloud is very effective to work, and this is the future, because slowly and slowly, this internet, we all are using internet, because we all are using Facebook, we all are using WhatsApp, everything. So that's why without internet, we are nothing as of now, and same things in future, slowly and slowly, without cloud will be nothing. So that is the thing.
Actually, I want to ask to you, sir, ki what is the point that you change your career, and what decision make at that time to change your career to be proceed at that point at which you are recently working on it?
Okay. So see, previously I was a Java developer, a pure hardcore Java developer. From there, I moved to integration layer, that is OSB, data power, MuleSoft, and going forward everything. So why this change happened? Change happened because, so basically I want to leverage the middleware, because the scope of the middleware is big, and I was liking that. So I got some project in my company which are leveraging middleware technology, and since the backend is Java, so it will be easy for me. So that's why I moved to that uh, project, and slowly from that project, once I moved inside middleware, slowly and slowly this OSB, data power, and the MuleSoft came into my picture, and now everything in my world is cloud.
Okay, sir. What advice would you give to a student and appreciating to be part of life and build a successful career in tech industry?
Simple one word: study. In one word, study. Don't uh, don't think that once you have completed your college or your university, my study is completed. No, if you are doing that, you cannot progress. You will be a big failure. It's because each and every day when we are interviewing a lot of college graduate, then we find out some are studying, some are not. Because basically, when I am talking with that guy or that girl, then I can easily understand whether he or she is studying a lot, he or she is confident or not. Number one, study. Number two, try to do some certification. Don't go blindly. Suppose if you are planning for cloud, go for first catch hold of any one good technology, that is AWS or Azure. Try to do certification. Then you will understand how the IT world works. And then that's all. Then that is the thing. Study and study. That's all.
Okay, sir. What skill will be the most important in the next 5 years? Would you like to suggest it to someone and to students?
What is the mm,
What skill will be the most important in next 5 years?
either cloud or AI? These two is the topmost. And yeah, another one is data. So see, these difference a student cannot go right now. Whether he or she right now, suppose a student coming from the freshly from the college or a university cannot determine himself or herself whether he will go either in cloud or AI or data. But the main emerging technology right now in the world is cloud, AI, data. Data deals with all the data that is happening in the world. AI deals with automation. Cloud deals with storage and ability. Okay, so that is the thing basically.
What the mistake generally students do in their lives in studying to be cloud like AI, some more things. Would you like to give us some suggestion about to how to get a start in beginning in cloud life?
Suppose the mistake first was your question is what was the mistake that so the mistake that was happened that suppose I joined as a freshers, so I'll be not aware what to do. I'll do all the certification present in the world. Either it's in AI or it's in a cloud or in a Java or in a C++. I'll be doing like this way. But please note a person who is doing a certification in C++ and a person doing a certification in Java, they these two will not be same. So a person doing certification in C++ mainly can go to mainframe or a machine level language, or Java mainly cloud or anything. So basically, first and foremost, I mean to say students, the student need to think in which path he or she will proceed. Based upon the path, he or she can think. Suppose in a cloud, they are doing okay. We'll start with AWS certification, or okay, we'll start with Azure certification. So like this one.
Okay, sir. And how do you stay motivated in difficult time, like you stuck in some projects or something else?
See, the motivation is basically is basically when there is there is a issue. In I always used to find any different solution, any other way whether I can solve the issue. Basically, my goal is to solve the issue, not to bypass the issue. Okay, so by doing a if suppose then that issue I'll try to break it into a small prototype, like a small fragment type. So then I'll solve one by one as a prototype, and at a day's end I'll merge everything and it together. Then it will be a very easy. So like this.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Abhijit Roy is joining to this podcast, and thank you so much to be give some ideas and how to be get a career in best opportunities and give you some certification is more important to our career and more of the lot thing you are suggested to a student and share your life experience too with us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for inviting me. Thanks a lot. And best of luck to everyone.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a good day, sir.
Yeah. Bye.